Good morning. I'm an addict named Austin. I got clean here at Serenity House in Abilene, Texas on October 19, 2014. Sorry I'm running a little late getting on here this morning. We had the Abilene Gives kickoff pep rally at ACU this morning. There are lots of nonprofit organizations in Abilene that help a lot of people, and today is Abilene Gives, so we have the opportunity to give back to these organizations. But I got on here to read the Just for Today with y'all. May 6th, are we having fun yet? In time, we can relax and enjoy the atmosphere of recovery. Imagine what would happen if a newcomer walked into one of our meetings and was met by a group of grim-faced people gripping the arms of their chairs with white knuckles. That newcomer probably would bolt, perhaps muttering, "I thought I could get off drugs and be happy." Thankfully, our newcomers are usually met by a group of friendly, smiling folks who are obviously fairly content with the lives they've found in Narcotics Anonymous. What an enormous amount of hope this provides. A newcomer whose life has been deadly serious is strongly attracted by an atmosphere of laughter and relaxation. Coming from a place where everything is taken seriously, where disaster always waits around the corner, and it's a welcome relief to enter a room and find people who generally don't take themselves too seriously, who are ready for something wonderful. We learn to lighten up in recovery. We laugh at the absurdity of our addiction. Our meetings, those rooms filled with the lively, happy sounds of percolating coffee, clattering chairs, and laughing addicts, are the gathering places where we first welcome our newcomers and let them know that yes, we're having fun now. Just for today, I can laugh at myself. I can take a joke. I will lighten up and have some fun today. I can remember going into some of my first meetings. I was with the treatment center, obviously, and everybody was laughing and carrying on, and the meeting had started, and I remember getting a little bit frustrated because I was in there to save my life, right? And then I remember the guy that was frustrating the most coming up and giving me a hug and asking me to come sit with us, and I can remember laughing and carrying on, and how welcome I felt and how grateful I was to be in a room where people that knew where I was going, that had been where I'd been and gone through the things I had gone through, were able to come into a room and share hope and have joy. I'm really grateful for the people in the fellowship. It helped save my life. And the meetings are where I met these people. So the meetings are pretty important, right? It's the fellowship is like a family that I was always looking for. It was like home for me. It is home for me. And so to be able to come in there and be greeted and be welcomed was very important. Excuse me. Of course, the disease was telling me all kinds of stuff, like I don't belong. They didn't use like I use. They didn't run with whoever. They're not where I'm from. All those things, all those lies, right? But to come to find out, they had all been to the same places that I'd been, right? Where the places our spirits had been, and the horrors of addiction, right? And so for them to be free and happy and enjoying meetings and life and working this program was a hope shot, because I never knew there was another way out, right? I thought I was going to be in and out of prison and on the streets doing drugs the rest of my life. That was a reality that I had thought was going to be true for the rest of my life. So I'm really grateful for Narcotics Anonymous. Today I have a life that's better than I ever could have dreamed or prayed for. It took some work to get here. It wasn't just given to me. And some days I really have to get spiritually centered to be able to even maintain these things that go on in my life, because I am an addict, and I have to do work every day for my recovery. And so I'm really grateful. I know I was all over the place. I'm grateful for the meetings and the joy that was in the meetings and the family that I found there. I hope y'all have a good day. Don't forget Abilene Gives today, and we will talk to you tomorrow. Have a good day.